Hello there, boys and girls. It's wee Paddy from across the shuck. And I've a lovely little video for you this morning. We'll just have a short one. It's a look at. It's again my, how do I call this man? He's my honorary Patreon of my channel because he just helps me out so much. It's Tony Meteor had sent me and my wife lovely Christmas presents. And if you're not on my Facebook, if you go on there, I have a picture. He got my wife a beautiful picture done up that one of he taken a wildlife photograph he had taken. My wife had loved it, and the most lovely thing to do, he went and framed it and sent it over to it, and he also sent me a knife again, which is something. This one I thought I'd never have. Actually, I think now I'm going to be part of the big boys club because this knife is really nice. It's got a really nice, it's a steel I've not had on a big knife before. So shall we have a wee look? It's the Kizer, and I'm going to do the full unboxing because it's just, this is not something I'm used to, and I'm going to enjoy every minute, even if you're not. So here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, I'd never make a good Santa Claus. Where is it? Open. Oh, stupid me. Right. Now, inside the big box is another box with Kizer on it. Isn't that beautiful? And it's a hard box. And you lift that off there, and inside that you have a pouch with Kizer on it. How cool is that? Now, in there, there's the Kizer little cloth, and then we go into the pouch. And if you've done this before, I know, but if you think back to the first time you done it, how excited you were. And when I opened this, my eyes were just hit right smack between them with the colour. So inside there's a couple of small screws. I'll set them over there. And then there was this. It's the Kizer Sliver. And it is just stunning. Look at the light reflecting off that. How beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful. And there's the knife out. What a lovely gentleman's. To me, it looks, do you know, it looks like a summer folder. It just looks, it's so light. We'll wait and all now, and then we'll go through it. But to me, it's not just summer. That just says summer. Even in the middle of winter here, that says summer. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the steel that's on this is S35VN, which, whew, that's up there with the good boys. Do you know what I mean? That's up there with the good boys. So that really, really pleased me and got me excited. So I'm just going to wear here and see what weight she is. Now, she's dead on 3 ounces. Dead on 3 ounces, and we'll change that till them other things, the grams, which is 86 grams. So 3 ounces, how lovely is that? And have you seen the size of that blade? That is not a wee blade, but yet the knife looks so small and delicate, and it isn't really, because it's good blade. Let me just measure the size of the blade here for you. The cutting edge on this is 8.5 centimeters, which is about is this nearly 3.5 inch cutting? Gosh, that's over 8.5 centimeters and about 3.5 inch cutting. And the handle itself is between 11.5 and 12 centimeters. And that makes it about 4 7/8. So it's a long, slim handle. And when I close this down, actually the movement in it is lovely. It's very, very smooth. And it's only on washers. It's not on bearings. I think it's so smooth. But it is, it just, if I put it in my hand, it just disappears because it's so skinny, yet it's such a big, long knife. And to be honest with you, it's that smooth. It's easier. It's not the sort of knife I would want to flick. I mean, you can do. He says you can do. you can flick it all right and it comes out absolutely lovely. It's on washers, but that doesn't stop it. But I just think it's more of a gentleman's, just take it out gently and cut whatever you're going to cut. But if you took this out, the nice thing is when you take this out of your pocket and you hold it, you can say to people, look, I'm going to take a knife here, it's a wee bit long, you don't mind, do you? And all they're going to see is the sun. It's not going to frighten anybody. That colour takes away fear. And that slim blade, now it's got a little bit of a recurve in it, but I took the sharpeners to this and I sharpened it on my little CC4 just to give the edge a bit of a touch up. Again, as usual, I'm just not prepared, but I wanted to get this done today because, you know, I'll tell you some more at the end, but I just think this is beautiful. I don't even know whether they make this anymore or not, so that's something I'll find out before I do my full review. But, you know, it's sharp, it's cutting lovely. It's so thin, you just don't hear it going through. It just goes straight, and it's beautiful. And Tony, I thank you so much for it. Best Christmas present I've had on this channel, let me tell you. Do you know something? I've been blown away. I keep saying on this thing I've been humbled, and then it just seems to get, it's as if you just want to get me on my knees gurning, because this last couple of weeks I was talking about that I wanted to go into traditional knife and try it for a wee while, and I've had about 4 people wanting to send me knives, and it has blown me away. I got some this morning from a man who wants to be anonymous. He just watches the channel and he wanted to help out with the channel. How lovely is that? Where else do you get it? A man, Tony Meador, lives in California. I'd never met him. We watched the same videos. He watched mine. And so far, it's him that has enthused me, got me excited, taught me when I needed to be taught. And he has just blessed me with knives this year. He's blessed me with knives that much this year, because I was going to do a best of 12 and cut it down to 4. I can't even do that anymore. I just can't do it because I've been given so many nice knives. I'm not going to pick who's the best. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change it around, and this will be counted in. I'm going to gifted knives that I've had this year that I love, you know. And if somebody's like, Tony has sent me so many, but I'll pick 2 or 3 of them, and I'll pick from other people that have sent me knives, and I'll show my best. And then I'm going to show my best budget knives, because I still love my budget knives, and there's been some great budget knives this year. So after Christmas, I'm going to do it that way rather than have a competition, because I'm not going to compete against people who have been so generous, or I don't want them to feel as if they're competing. So that's a wee bit what's coming in the future. What I've got now is at least another week with this in my pocket, because I have another knife waiting for me that my daughters took off me, my cut jack. So I can't have it till Santa comes. So I can review this. And to be honest with you, I have used this for the last 2 days. I've hardly had it out of my hand. And so far, there's only one fault that I can find with it. And I know that's a bit harsh, and I'm just talking about it, but it's the clip. This clip, if you can see the clip, it just sticks straight up, and it actually goes right into the palm of my hand here. When I grasp it, it's right in the middle of the palm. If you can see, it's just there, and it digs in something terrible if you're going to do hard work. Now, I have worked out a way of holding it where this, I do not feel it, and I can put my hand up here, which, to be honest, I do most of my cutting on the side anyway, rather than, you know, if I'm going to cut boxes, I'll do it like this. So whether I take it off and try to bend it down a wee bit, I don't know. I'm going to see what it's like and just use it like this. I quite like using it like this, and it suits the slim profile of the knife. So the blade is beautiful. I don't know how long it's going to stay sharp for. I give it a little bit of a tickle when it came to me, just to bring the edge back, and I'm not going to touch it now until the review, and I'll let you see in the review what it's like and how long it's lasted. Because don't forget, I'm used to 440C most of the time, in fact nearly all the time, or 813 CR, 8CR13. I'm not used to this sort of a steel that I'm going to use as a working knife. So, and I'm going to use it. It's not getting put away as a safe queen. This is going to get used. I love the colour. I love this sunburst pattern. I'm not even sure if it's called the sunburst pattern, but to me it is. It's my little sunburst, or a shell. like a seashell, isn't it? I don't know, I'm starting to dream now. But I just blew my mind. I've had a week of people blowing my mind. Do you know, I can't get any more humble, otherwise I'm going to gurn on this channel. Um, it just keeps taking your breath away. So look, I'm not going to keep on going with this. I want to thank Tony so much. It's a beautiful knife. I'll enjoy it all over Christmas. My wife's not too well, as Tony knows, so she loves her photograph, but she's been in bed. She's been ill for about 3 weeks. Nothing serious, but just, and we're trying to get her cleared up for Christmas. We're going away up to my daughter's for Christmas dinner. So hopefully she'll get up and ready for that. That's it, folks. Take care. Have a really lovely Christmas. I hope to make a video over the weekend. I'll probably come on and say hello on Christmas evening and just give a few shout outs then. But to all my subs for this year, for the support, the encouragement, for the donations of knives to the channel, I just can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. Um, and hopefully next year, I'm going to be starting doing the same thing that Tony's doing. All right, maybe not less knives, but starting to give away now, because I have lots of knives that I've collected as well that I can give away, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be my New Year thing, is to look for channels that I can give away to, because that's how it works. That's how it works. So there you go, folks. I've waffled on again. Thank you very, very much, Tony. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. Whatever your celebration is, have a wonderful time and have a rest if you're a worker. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Paddy's away.